Hey guys, it's your girl Sach'eMI. Speak your truth. I'm here with another artist. His name is Lusive. He's doing some amazing things right now. He's an entrepreneur, artist, public figure, and he brought the team. And on Sach'eMI Speak Your Truth, so you know that's super dope right now. He has an EP out called Solo. We about to get into that.
Yeah, it's good, yeah.
Thank you for coming on Sach'eMI Speak Your Truth. I
Thank you for
appreciate
having
it.
me. I appreciate you.
So what's going on?
Everything, man. Just being cool, chilling, and working hard. It's a new year, new goals. I dropped a new EP in the beginning of the year, January 2nd, which was also my birthday. So it was a good way to start the year.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it felt good. And it started the year off with my team, Freelance.
Yes, they here. You
who's
see the
here
team.
today.
They had to come support.
Yeah, that's up, man.
That's the birthday gift
Harlem
right
in
there.
Bronx. You know, vibes.
So that was a good birthday gift. Yeah, you know, we getting older now. You know, you don't want to do too much for your birthday.
Exactly.
And yeah, so we got things moving. We got some projects coming up that we could like let you guys know about. Let you know about where we doing. We from the Bronx and Harlem.
Okay. Shout out to
So,
Bronx and Harlem.
Yeah, we connecting to Manhattan and the Bronx, where it at. And yeah, we got full momentum. We got a lot going on creatively.
Yeah. So tell me about your EP.
So my EP Solo, I just got right here. This is me actually from when I was young.
Okay.
It's my
Taking it back.
Yeah, taking it back. It's funny you say taking it back because as an underground artist, I feel like I've put out a couple projects, a good enough amount, and now the momentum is picking up where people get to like really listen. So I know you got to put your 10,000 hours in. And like you be thinking, like you put something else, go ahead. Put something else, go ahead.
Yeah,
You gotta
of
keep
course.
going, yeah. So this was a project where I went and took it back, and I felt I wanted to give people like me as a person talk about sorry for saying talk about things that I was going through as an artist, as a man growing, and then give people a little bit of me as a from a kid like point of view from why I do music.
Okay.
Yeah, really. And then so that's why I called it Solid, which is my nickname.
Okay.
If a lot of people don't know, yeah, that's what people call me.
That's unique.
Yeah,
You know, you want
thank
people to really know who you are, and I think that's important as an artist. When you have fans, they want to know who you are. So sometimes you have to go back and pull out out some tricks. you
Right.
know?
Yeah, trick. You call it a trick, yeah. And in this day and age, you got to give a lot of people, not a lot of people, but give your fan base a lot of you, just so they could be in tune and keeping consistent with you. And I find it fun now. It's like, you know, like I'm always going to be recreating myself, doing new things. So it's a good way to share it. So through the project, I was able to do that.
Okay.
And the sound of it is very mature to me, as far as like any music that I've done, because I was very critique with it and just what I wanted to do with it. And some of the music was done like a year and a half ago. It was like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it was
so
one of those where I was
It's
doing
it was a process.
Yeah,
Okay.
It was a process. And in between, I dropped a couple projects, one Free Vibes, and then we dropped group tapes called Free for All. So a lot of if you hear we saying free, I dropped a project called Free Love. So
Okay.
we keep the whole freelance in tied.
You have to.
Yeah,
You
so
have
people
to.
could get it. So you know you gotta live free, man, through the music.
You have to. You have to. So tell me about you being an entrepreneur as well.
Okay, I think we all are entrepreneurs. Everybody,
some shit
first of
perform.
all, and me being an entrepreneur, I learned what really an entrepreneur is, and it's an everyday thing. It's people be like putting, I'm a public figure or I'm an entrepreneur in their bios, and then they say they got a business and they want to do this, which is a part of it too. And they selling something, which is a part of it too. But I learned this quote: "We scared to sell because we scared of ourselves."
That's deep.
Yeah, I kind of made it up too because I was like, because I'm getting into selling, and I'm like, the best way to sell, you got to learn yourself first, and then
important.
people, the right things come to you. So it's a development. So being an entrepreneur, that's a part of it, like self development, and
That's
a lot,
key.
yeah, it's key. A lot of entrepreneurs that are already key up there, they know that, and us as minorities and black people, we need to learn that too.
Talk that talk.
Yeah, just like developing yourself, learning yourself, and then we get mad when some business don't work out because you dipping and dabbing in things that's not really connected to you.
You have
So-
to own. I think is what you're saying is extremely important because you have to own who you are. You
Exactly.
can't own something if you don't believe it.
There
You know,
you
you
go.
can't sell something that you don't believe because people are not going to believe you. So that's important that
Exactly.
you say that because for so many people that's out there that have clothing brands, you know, just because you know a lot of people, that don't mean that you can sell things. You know, like why? So you have a purpose of why you're doing everything that you're
Right.
doing. You know, your music, having your own brand, that's important. You tying the two in together because that makes you who you are.
Exactly, and exactly what you said is the why. We all have a why. So it's like, why you get up and do this? Why do you want to make music? Why do you sell this? Why? So when you do know the why, you're more comfortable with anything. So that's a part of entrepreneur, and I guess that's a everyday thing. I go to say that's an everyday process. So being an entrepreneur, you're working on it every day, every second. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's a process which I call the road to freedom.
Ooh. Can we get some claps for that? Road to freedom. Amen to that. Because you free. You free doing what you love to do. See, when you understand the dynamic of just a person, you understand the dynamic of what the person is trying to do. So I clearly understand exactly what you're trying to do. And I can feel it.
I see what you're saying.
You know, and the team can feel it. It's kind of like you free of being who you are. Your music is free. Your clothing brand is free. And that's what we have to believe, that we are free to do what we want to do.
Exactly. You see, you just did mad promotion for it.
Listen,
freelancing.
this is what I'm here to do. We got to work together.
Natural. That's perfect, yo. That's lit.
Listen, any way I can help. You know, this is actually me speaking truth. I'm speaking truth here. You know, it's nothing but love on the show. But tell me about the EP, though. How long did it take you? And when did you know that you was finalized with it?
All right. So, I was like I said, I was doing it over time, and so a couple of songs was done like in like 2018, 2019. I could say I started it, and I dropped a project called Free Love, Free Vibes. Then we dropped the Free for All tape, and then in the mix of that, I was always working on that project.
Okay.
And I could say what happened when I started it was when I got my own equipment to record in my house, and that was a good part of the process because then I learned my creative freedom. Then, like, when I want to wake up and just got an idea, like the mic right here, get up, do it right there. And that I was always, you know how people like they don't write and all that.
Yeah.
But that taught me how to actually just capture the moment, capture the energy, capture it, and let it go and do it. And I also learned that through Michael Jackson, which is my role model too in music. And he will always just capture the moments of when he got those urges, when we get creative urges, and let it out. So I was like, you know what? And I also learned, create your environment to the way you want to be.
It.
Right.
Okay,
So I said, you know what? When I wake up, I want a mic there. So I can do that. Because I could be in the shower sometimes getting it and then just do it. And so that's how the EP came across. And I was doing it like that. I didn't write nothing on it. I would just get beats sent and I would chill and listen. And then I'd rock, come up with the chorus, lay it out, come back to it another day, do it. And like the cohesiveness of it sounds good to my knowledge of like a musician,
Of course.
you know. And I've gotten good response back from that, so I know what I did works, and I'm like, all right, cool, that's a good process. And as far as with my team, like we work in that way, just being free. And I think that's a you would call that creative freedom because to be able to just go in and record like that, but it's also a part of our brand, freelance. So to be able to do things like that, and we could do multiple things like that
at one time.
Yeah, like he's doing a beat, he's doing that. We coming up with something, he'll drop that, and like it's just
coming together.
Yeah, and that's the magic. That's magic. I call that magic.
No, that is. You can take from everybody, and then you have a team who has the same mindset as you. Can't go wrong.
Yeah.
How can you go wrong? Because everyone is basically eating at the end of the day, and then you're giving everyone strength and what they love to do. Can't go wrong.
With that goes to say, I'm gonna introduce them, Shavar.
Yes, please do.
Iris, to let you know what they do.
Start first, bro. What's up? What's going on? I go by the name Shavar, singer, songwriter, also a graphic designer. Basically, what I feel freelance is to me is like a family. You know what I'm saying? It's like a family, and I think we all need to feel like a part of something bigger than ourselves, and that's what I feel like freelance provides for me. You know what I'm saying?
Because he being real.
Yeah.
Listen, I love that you can say that.
Yeah.
Speaking truth.
So and for the most part, I'm feeling like we're in a good, like a great space right now with momentum, and Lusive, like really putting everything, all his knowledge and everything he experienced together, and gaining the momentum, and then me, Eris, and also other members of the family doing what we can to basically just do our part to keep it going, so.
I mean, I'll definitely say his worth ethic has inspired us to be more creative, because we are creative in our own mindset, but he told us how to like have a formula for it. We wake up for it and it's just don't think twice about it, and whatever negative energy vibe you have, try to formulate that into a positive one, through the music. So I definitely give Lusive credit for that, and that's pretty much why we freelance today, because it's like freelance could be, you a photographer, you a videographer, you a songwriter, you a dancer, whatever it is you love to do.
Anybody could be a part of it.
Yeah, put that to the test, and this is what we're here for. You know, we actually cater to those artists. I'm an engineer myself, so
Okay.
you know, without his worth ethic, like I said, you know, him telling me, "Yo, just do that. Don't think twice about it." We wouldn't be here.
That's Eris Dublin, by the way. You ain't announce yourself.
I mean, I go by Eris Dublin.
Now I'm making sure that they know. You know what I'm saying?
Of
I make
course.
sure they know who
Appreciate
we
that.
talking.
You know, tapes is on the way. Of course, you know, you could check us out, YouTube, erisdublin.com. That's ErisDublin. Shavar, SHAVAAR. You can check us out. Whenever you see Lusive, you're going to typically see us. We got more videos on the way, more music on the way. We're trying to do like a trilogy to the Free for All project. We have Free Your Mind. We have Landed or Free.
Yeah, on
So
the way.
anything you could think about, we try to take those words and flip it and actually make fire songs from it. You know, my boy Sydney's not here right now, Sydney Leroy, but he actually makes 50% of the beats for
Shout
our
outs to
music.
him.
Shout out
Sir,
to him,
shout
you
out
know,
to-
because
shout out
without him,
to the boy.
he's another engine, you know. So we just have a bunch of creatives coming together to make one body, and I think that's huge.
That is huge. Seeing
here
here,
for it.
yes, that is. I'm listening. I'm like this.
She said, mhm.
This is deep. No, because this is really good. This is inspiring to me that everyone is using each other in a positive way.
Yeah.
And you guys are, you know, a unity.
Right.
So to me,
That's what it is. It's
come on,
unity.
especially a bunch of brothers, you know, are working together and just you guys see each other's strengths, and I think that's amazing. And just pulling it out.
Don't get me wrong. It's work to get to this point too, because we are brothers, and brothers do go through things. And, like, so it's been times where we haven't been like close. We was distant. Everybody had to go through their understanding of things in times, multiple times, and I think that's a part of the process. We have to accept that. It's the same thing with ourselves. We go through shit with ourselves. We be doubting ourselves. We go through things.
Oh,
You may have had this job, something going. Like that's your problems, as it would go with collective people. But you got to learn how to process those. Everybody processes things differently, you know. And it's with the music. Our job is to put it out, and people just process it. However,
They
you know,
process it,
yeah.
yeah.
But we're gonna give you some good shit to process. That's our
the
job.
key.
Yes.
The
So
key.
as a person, you know, it goes the same way, and it helped us grow. So everything is not smooth sailing, and we don't expect everything to be that way. Like, we
Okay.
expect us to go through things, but it's all growth, and then we just grow and understand, like, you know, through
Each
that.
other.
Yeah.
Because the mission is the same.
The mission is always the same, man. The mission is always the same. That-
So how did you know that this was your purpose?
when
Doing music and becoming an entrepreneur.
The day I seen Michael Jackson on TV, and then I was like emulating it, and then I was like, oh damn, this is dope. Like, you could come up with something from nothing and entertain somebody, and this is lit, and they got a reaction that's like, I like that. And like, so then I just started like VHS days, running it back, playing tapes, watching Thriller videos, doing it over and singing. So entertainment, I would say, like, to be an entertainer, and is really my purpose. And the tool is music, because everybody entertains, whether they like comedian, you know.
That's all entertainment.
You entertain
Absolutely.
with your show,
Exactly.
you know. And
Exactly.
speaking of entertainment, we have a lot of entertainment. We got we starting a podcast.
Okay,
we
so
doing all that, yeah.
okay.
But not to jump away from it. When I found out that was my purpose, was seeing that, and then another one of my role models was Tupac. So that indulged me into like the hip hop culture, and got me really like understanding it and falling in love with it. And I was like, yeah, I could be that. I could be myself and learn that and do that.
Be
And
who
then I
you
was like,
are,
yeah,
just-
yeah. And then I picked up
Whoever like
instruments.
it, whoever don't,
Whoever
don't.
like
And
it,
that,
yeah. And then
that's cool, too.
I picked up instruments. I played the violin and piano.
woo, shout outs to that. I can't play.
Oh,
Maybe the
shit.
drums
Oh,
back in the
yeah.
day. But that's it. That's it. That's it. I give it up. That's good.
The drums is hard. My sister we had drums in the house, and I tried, but I couldn't do it. So kudos
Just
to
a
you.
little bit. That was in high school days. Now
Oh.
I'm rusty now. You
So
already
you
know that.
played around with the drums a little
Exactly.
bit.
Exactly.
But yeah, I play the piano. And the violin is I play it here and now. It's a acquired instrument. So my bow broke. It's expensive to fix the motherfuckers too. But yeah, so the piano is always there as far as production. You know, everybody make beats. You know, they got the keyboards. So piano's been that, and I just put that all together to make the whole music thing. Because, you know, you need production. You need the 5 things of hip hop. Like, you need a DJ. You gotta have the message. You know what I'm saying? Dance is involved.
Of course.
You know, then the graffiti. That's why he said, like, that's artwork now. You know,
He could-
everybody's doing artwork.
he could
He's
take
nice
that.
with Yeah, he takes that, you see.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, there's one more element to it.
You said, did you say the DJ?
I did say that, yeah, DJ dance them. How I forget it? But
the MC is one.
and the MC, how you forget them? Yeah, that's us. So that we take the 5 elements of hip hop that is standard, like you can't go away from
You
that.
can't
like,
go
yeah,
wrong.
like
I have everything.
foundation.
I have everything.
Exactly, and we have that. That's how you make a team. That's how you build.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's what happens when you're a leader. So you're leading without you.
Oh, thank you.
Not
I
realizing
appreciate
it,
that
but
word.
that's
a
what makes
fact.
a strong leader. And people don't understand. Oh, leader. People use that word loosely, but that's a whole other topic. But that's exactly what you are, because you're not just taking because I do music, I'm the star. No, you putting everybody in position to win. You understand? So that's what makes a strong leader, because now you have a team, but it's a team. It's actually called a team because everyone can do something, and you're making sure that everybody does what they love to do.
I appreciate that, man.
That's a leader.
That's love right there. Thank you, man.
He doesn't really see it. He's very humble. He doesn't see it that way.
And that's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be humble,
Right.
and you're supposed to be grateful, but know exactly what your purpose is. He know what his purpose is, so he don't have to be arrogant.
Right.
And
You
your
know?
worth. And your worth.
And your
Value.
work
You
exactly.
don't
There you
find your
go.
worth through your purpose, though. So
Exactly.
Yeah,
There you go.
That's how you build value. I think value is something that we gotta look at too, because value is everything. Like, you build your value up, and if we look at value, money's value. So whatever currency we like the U.S. dollar, we put a lot of value in because you use it everywhere. So, but how could you get money? Because people think you gotta work hard for money. Like, I'm just saying that because the value and it's a true topic. Like, everybody want money, right? Like, you could scam, you could do that, but you don't have to work hard for money.
Work smarter.
You work smarter, and we learning that in every aspect. You work smarter and build your value up. Because I could be like, yo, I gave everybody mad love that I met today, and shook hands, and I gave mad of myself value to that person, and that's my abundance of what I look like as money. I gave them. Now they money. There's money to them. They happy. They smile. That was money for them, right? Then the next day, watch, money just flies to me. It'll come in different.
The way the
sources.
universe works.
The way the universe works. We gotta start thinking like that. Like, and it's funny how you call it the Matrix Studio Diaz, and that's right there, because that's why they made that movie. It's all just the way it works, man. We gotta get with it, and we'll get what
Understanding
we
the dynamic of it, you know. But that's a whole other topic.
And that's a whole other
And
topic too.
I already see you guys are gonna have a good podcast because you guys are
Yo.
very intelligent. You guys have a lot of knowledge, and then you can correlate everything together.
Right.
So your podcast is gonna be dope.
Appreciate
Let me
that.
know when to tune in. I'll support. But tell me about your
featured on
songs on the EP. What
On the
songs
EP?
you love the most? Give me at least two.
East 199, that's my block in the Bronx where I'm from, and it's just the sound of it is what I wanted it to do when I'm talking about hip hop. Like, I was able to go really like back in that days in this time frame and bring that back. I think that's dope, and I like to do that as an artist
Okay.
because it's capturing time. And to me, Univision, which is it's a song that I really experimented with. I'm like singing on it, and it's like real melodic. But the reason why I call it Univision is because it's like the universe and your vision. So the whole thing, I'm just talking about how I just like vision things and it actually happens, and that's manifestation.
Okay.
So your universe is your vision in your head.
In your
Whatever
head,
the hell
yeah.
you want, you gonna
Whatever
get
you want it
it.
to
Yeah,
be.
yeah, whatever you want it to be. Yeah. So that's dope to me.
If you had to pick a third song, I know "Angels Fall from the Sky." I know.
Oh, yeah,
one
that was a
is
single.
close to you.
Yeah, Angels Fall from the Sky. That was another one, and that was I was inspired off my boy Courtney that died, that passed away. I can say died because niggas know what it is. And yeah, it was just really giving back to that and like putting that essence of that, because we have a lot of people passing in culture about hip hop. You know, people been passing, and then we have people in our family passing. Yeah, so I was able to do one of those songs, like a Roddy Ricch, like Die Young
I
type
like the
one
way
of
that
songs.
feels. Like my heart, honestly, when I play that song, I be bumping it. It's like it grew on me. Honestly,
That is one of those supposed to do that. Yeah, everybody wasn't gonna get it when I did
Right
it.
then,
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
you have to listen to a song second time,
That's
third
right.
time
Appreciate
to
that.
really
Good luck,
get
bro.
it. Yeah,
Appreciate that.
So tell me about this song we about to hear today.
Also, the song we about to hit today has been my song that's been going wavy for me. It's called Sach'eMI, and it's it got a dope, like real, like how do I like an energetic, kind of bouncy feel to it.
Okay.
Shot the video in LA and in New York.
Ooh,
out the
okay.
video.
So let's,
Check out the vid.
My boy Eris shot it with me. We had fun out in LA. We go out to LA a couple times. It'd be lit. It was cool. And Sach'eMI is really like one of the songs that's been doing it for me. So y'all gotta go check that Sach'eMI out. It's on
Definitely,
TikTok,
definitely.
YouTube, whatever the hell you listen to music on. You do. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
DJ, let's go.
We can bump that real quick. Son, I was just dumb.
I take my time and froze. I'm on my way, I tell them dominoes. I check the day and one just came and stained like dominoes. Got the gold frames to go with my rings and look like a polygon. Just stuck in my hologram. Niggas wanna copy me, not to them. Looking all on the gram, looking like nigga can't understand. I'm just not one of y'all, nigga, I'm just another man. And you wouldn't run a man, you be doing them running man. Fuck worry about another man, whoa. I had to get it on my own, I'm tired of all of these clones. I'm about to blow up like a blimp, put some muscle on these bones. You niggas is shrimp, I like my seafood, I like shrimp. I like styrofoam whenever I sip. Niggas be showing off Instagram pics, all in their videos, holding the grip. I ain't really getting it, phone been ringing, packs digging it. I just stay on the low, moving my own, catch you slipping, bitch. Don't eat where you shit, man, but niggas sitting in. Put him on a milk cart, baby, then see who missing him. Roll up, had to leave people alone, they hate when a nigga is grown. Throwing them shots with a stone, trying to get me out my zone. These bitches be hitting me up, telling me where they won't go, but I be turning them down. All I really want is go get playing like people, I turn like Dino. They wanna won't need no. They be rapping my people, tell I fucking low Negro. I don't need it for me to know. You can talk about 3 to go. Check the stuff, I check my time, it froze. I'm on my way, I tell them dominoes. I check the day and one just came and stacked like dominoes. Cut the gold frames to go with my rings, it look like a polygon. Just look at my hologram, niggas wanna copy me, not to them. Looking all on the gram, looking like nigga can't understand. I'm just not one of y'all, nigga, I'm just another man. And you wouldn't run a man, you be doing them running man. Fuck worry about another man, whoa.
We back, guys. Go check that song out. It's a club vibe. Definitely you in the whip. Miami vibe, LA vibe. Definitely go check that out. You know, you gotta get a little crazy a little bit. But I can't do that. You know, this is my show. You gotta be professional at all times. But that song is definitely cool.
Check my time, bro.
Exactly. Exactly. Where do you see yourself going? Do you want to, like, do you guys want to be signed? Like, tell me. What's the vision?
That was a vision at one point, like to be signed, but we feel like we got it. We have everything, which we all have, like, in us to do it, and we're gonna do it. And we're gonna make this a platform for every other artist that wants to have a platform to be creatively free. That's what freelance is about. We created it for ourselves, and we're gonna allow this platform to be created for others to do the same thing, to live free through their creativity. And I see that's why I see freelance going. As far as myself, I see myself really like captivating people and just taking over as far as all of my desires and my dreams. Like I want to build schools in the land that I have in DR. I'm Dominican, so I got some Spanish background.
Okay.
Clap down for that. And I want to excuse me, I'm sorry. I definitely want to just take the music and be able to always be able to put out music creatively and have good feedback. So build a good audience and have that. Yeah, I feel we're gonna have longevity in this music business. But outside of that, as people, we all have our endeavors that we want to do business wise and help our families to grow, give our families their dreams that they want to make come true. Because that's what it's about. That's a part of living free.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like being able to do what the fuck you want.
And then help other people.
And help people doing that, yeah. Because some people do what the fuck they want and don't help nobody.
And they don't help nobody. Yeah. But you have to see, when you do that, God gonna bless you. He blesses those who help others. And so, being that you guys want to give back, want to help your family, that's a great thing. You can't go wrong. So this is what I'm saying. The power that's in this room right now, it's lit. It's lit. It's super lit. And this is what I'm talking about. Great energy, great music. I remember you put a song up, and I don't know what I said. I think it was a verse or something I had wrote under it. It was something about time.
Was it Check My Time or
No, it wasn't this one.
Oh, it was something about.
It was another song.
It was about
It was something about.
If you could hit it.
Probably free love, free vibes. I mean, free love.
It was something. You said it was something about time, though. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, it was something about time. Yeah, and I commented under the post.
The title of the song.
I think it was time or something. You said something about you gotta something you said, and I was just like, nah, this verse is super dope.
Oh, and it was something I said in my verse. I wish I could remember. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you had a hoodie on. I think you was in front of a car, something like in a park or something like that.
I found out what time really mean in life.
Yeah, that was my
wife.
Free vibes.
Niggas, all you need to do is dream and plot. Niggas coming for your cream and plot. Homeboy might see the Glock. Get stacked with beans of stock. Money growing trees, how I see it now. Got a garbage bag and it's falling down. You run into the bag and you falling down. I can never do bad, it's my calling now. Treat it like a job, never calling out. Pussy ass nigga still calling out. And
That
then
was
keep
yeah.
going.
So when I heard that, I was just like, nah.
Nah, that's free off.
Free
That's-
off.
That's some shit that I
There you
just
go.
like did. Like I wanted to do. I did the song. I was like, yo, I want to just fucking like record it or go in, but I don't. I'm not gonna. I'm just listen to the beat and then I'm like, and my boy Sydney made it like Sydney. I'm like, damn, I'm doing this in my room. Like,
Shout out to Sydney Leroy.
Yes.
And then I'm like,
We got heat.
that just came to my head. Like, yo, and it's true. I found out what time really mean in life. Now I don't need to watch because time don't exist. If you think about it, it's just moments. It's now, and that's why I got it tattooed right here. The time is now.
That was. I woke up and I clicked on it and I was just like, you know, that was dope. Yeah.
I'm happy the job is
Yeah,
working.
yeah. No.
Inspiring.
That was
Thank you. I appreciate that.
no, definitely. When I hear good music, listen, I don't ever hesitate to show love because that's what it's about. At the end of the day, you know.
Thank you.
What's the next song we're gonna hear right now?
The next song is off of the Solo EP, so y'all could go ahead. Check me out on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube. It's Lusive, Lusive. And then you'll probably see Free in front of it, FRXXLUSIVE. That's all you're going to see. Lusive. And this song right here is called East 199. It's off for the Solo EP. Video coming soon.
Shout out
Shit.
to Chosen.
Shout out to my man Chosen Word.
Choke.
Stop being on the hiatus, nigga.
But yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me up here, right? It took me a while.
Definitely.
Get up there.
This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build my brand, give people opportunity as much as possible. And, you know, I'm just blessed that people want to come on my show, you know. And I've been having book shows since I started. So that's the blessing, you know, because people like what I do. And I want people to leave and
It's hard
say,
for people to get people to
I
love to
love her show, you know. Like, I will go back and tell other people about it because I'm doing this by myself. And
It would be dope to
We
have you a part
blessed
of
for
our
having you,
podcast,
honestly.
probably.
'Cause
Thank
not
you.
many people give exposure and stuff like that, whether it's for a price or not.
Yeah.
People just not trying to be invested in other people's time.
mhm.
So we appreciate you having us.
Thank you. I really appreciate you. I really do. And now I'm going into another studio. It's going to be even better. You know, I want to have a little get together. Going towards May or June. Have everybody come back. Certain people, I want certain people to perform. Like, I'm going to
nice.
choose because I can't have every artist that I interview. So many. There's going to be so many more. So, yes, I'm going to choose certain people to perform. And I just want people to never, you know, that's key for me. I think that's huge. I'm going to host my own event. And, you know, so that's what I want to do. I want, you know,
If
it's
possible, we can pull you in to be a part of our podcast.
not a problem. Not a
So you need
problem.
to
I'm
figure
doing a
out
couple of
perspective.
things. Like I'm in right now. I'm in a web series that I started in the summertime, so I'm doing that. I'm trying to do everything.
Balance everything.
I'm trying to do everything, and you know, and it's been working for me because I'm a go getter by myself. You know,
Get it.
so I want to do everything. I tell my mom, like, this is for you. At the end of the day, I get up every day,
For real,
have
that's what's up.
shows, and you know.
You say you do it for your mom. You told her this is for you.
Yeah,
That's
she
fine.
knows. She knows. She's invested. She's like my mama Joe, kind of a thing. Like she did the fashion part, which is
Nice.
dope. You know, 'cause she'll tell me like, okay, wear this, put this together, and I'll be like, Mom, you know. So she helps me in that for real. Like I'm 27, but listen, my mother, she knows me. Nobody knows me but her. So like, son don't look right. She won't be honest. That don't look cute. So she won't tell me, so
Son, your facial expression.
As the streets would say, she knows your body.
So
Yeah.
she knows. So she do put a belt because I don't know when you know your shape. So my mom is did it now, and she just like coming with designing my logos, everything like that. So
Word?
she's creative.
Solid.
Yeah. And my mission is to have her as my fashion designer. To be honest,
You trying to do
I don't want to have to pay nobody but her.
Oh, for the fashion. That's how you.
So I want her to do that. And then my uncle, he could do
Would you ever
the
find
boy
it?
aspect of it. He could kind of do that. Try to get him into. I want to utilize all my family if I can.
Yeah.
If I see talent enough to bring it out, because my
That's
family is
good.
small. You found the song?
Always people you can trust. You know?
Not,
That's my goal.
you start getting more about family. And people they can learn how to trust them.
Exactly.
Work with them. Like,
And we
all other
back.
Coaches do it. Oop. A little bit more.
DJ, what you said?
Oh.
Okay. And we're back, guys. You know, we was conversating. Knowledge over here is just straight knowledge. You know, you get thrown off when you get good conversation. But a healthy conversation. Healthy conversation is always amazing. So you got to have those. If you don't have those, you doing something wrong. You gotta have at least an hour of good conversation. I feel if it is not an hour long and it's not positive,
I say that too. That's dope.
you
Hour of good conversation every day.
you shouldn't.
Should.
That person should be in your space. If you can't have a good conversation, take something from that person, especially where you're trying to go. So this right here is great conversation. I already know every single day. I already know it's healthy conversation.
That's the whole culture of what we do. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And it's like you guys are like in sync with each other.
Yeah.
You know, so you guys understand each other, even though as human beings we go through things, because that's just what happens. It's human nature. But you guys are in sync, and you guys support each other. You support him with music, and just the clothing line itself. That's amazing. I'm part of your group. I don't know.
She invited. That's
Everybody can be. That's the whole thing.
See,
Yeah.
Free Sache.
see, look, there we go. Listen,
add the free to it. That's good though. And we also we have Shavar here. He's a advocate. I'm not even gonna say advocate. He's just a part of like expressing and trying to help people with mental health.
oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Huge.
I just did a topic on that.
Oh,
So
that's
that's
good.
good that you said.
So
Yeah,
we're
I
gonna
think
be doing
it's-
that
it's
on the
important.
podcast. We can talk about
Definitely,
that.
I call him an advocate for real. Because he definitely made me more
She said
aware
the
about
advocate. I didn't want to
mental
say the
health.
advocate
Yeah.
because people be like,
I mean, that's
advocate.
something that at first I would have shied away from, but when I realized that is my worth, like I said, it's the purpose. That's what I really feel, and I'll use the music as the vehicle of pushing that forward. But that when it comes to freelance, as you asked earlier, like where do we see it going? My contribution is like I see it as making people much more aware that how important that is, that everything stems from that. You know what I'm saying? So just freelance alone has taken this shape, like for me, as like an idea and a life philosophy, and I'm hoping that anything that we're doing is gonna lead that towards what people can use as like not only like motivation, but to like, as a goal, but what creating what it means for them.
No, it's true.
So
This culture needs it. Even
yeah,
the young generation and just minorities, we need to hear that. We need more people to speak out on things that are
sure.
important, that we go through, that people don't want to speak out on it. So people are going to listen because it's true. And when they hear from people like us who can be open about it and have been through things and can speak out on it, it's like, okay, you know what? I'm not alone.
yeah, it gives them a home, like it gives them somewhere to be. When it
And,
comes
and they
to
can be free about it. Like, this is me, this is
Exactly.
who I am, and this is what I have.
Mhm.
But it doesn't define me. So people
It's a
can
part of-
really
yeah, it's a
tap
part of
into, what you guys are doing in so many different aspects of it.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it.
But before we go, we definitely going to play your song
Oh, yeah.
to end the show out, but let everybody know where they can find you guys. Simply. Everybody don't go at one time.
That's all good. Yo, it's your boy Lusive, Mr. Yao. You can find me on Instagram, anywhere you want to be at, man. Lusive, because I'm everywhere. I'm in the streets. You already know. It's free Lusive. So you can always check me out. But you can check me out on YouTube. You can check me out on SoundCloud. You can check me out on whatever app you listen to music. My website will be up. freelusive.com is down now, but I would have just had that to promote. So I just got to do the social media right now. But it's enough for you to get indulged in creatively, and you'll be good. Trust.
You can find me on IG, Twitter, Facebook. Just search Shavar. That's SHAVAAR. And right now it's just under construction as far as everything else that I have like a link to streaming wise. But that's gonna change soon. Like I have projects that I'm working on that I'm gonna be releasing very soon. So people will be able to see that. But you can search Shavar on YouTube at least. So yeah.
You find one of us, you're gonna find all of us. But Eris Dublin, ErisDublin. You can find me everywhere. I'm behind the scenes for the team, for myself. Music You Love Entertainment, freelance. That's what we do.
So you guys have it. You're going to end the show out. Elusive song. Go follow these guys. They're doing some amazing things. Go support. And it's your girl, Sach'eMI, Speak Your Truth. See you next Saturday.
Throw your
Freelance.
apps up. Freelance. Yo.
You guys have to come back. and tell me shit.
Freelance. Yeah. Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, I put many people before me. Yeah, heard a lot of shit people thought of me. Nah, believe many lies people told me. No, but I'm living life is my story.
Check. Yeah, getting tired of workers who say that they working but they ain't got dreams. Trapping packs on the block but you never go far if you ain't got no team. Ain't been needing much lately but love for my bitches, some louder that weed. I've been traveling states out the rentals until I caught me my own V. Niggas try to get next to you when they see that you a bag of money. Or they feel you a threat to them, then they try plot on your whole family. Only keeping the family close. Round table bottles of toast, they fill with mimosas. Used to be 50-cent sodas with bag of chips from the corner, yeah. Ran the niggas I grew up with back in the days when I used to rap up on the corner. I go back to these days and I still see the same niggas standing there hugging the corner. Try to use me as blame, we was doing the same, but the difference is up in the hunger. Gotta build me a name for myself, fuck the fame, I've been wishing to have me a daughter. We ain't on the same page if you ain't about change, so I'm folding the corner. Read a hella books like a loner, so to get the truth like Jonah. Wanna make a change, you gotta own up the mistakes you made as a grown up. Go through situations just to learn from them. If you die today, what you own, bro.
I put many people before me. Heard a lot of shit people thought of me. Believe many lies people told me. But I'm living life is my story. Yeah, I put many people before me. Heard a lot of shit people thought of me. Believe many lies people told me. But I'm living life is my story.
Chat. Yeah, everybody want one up a nigga, but if you was down, they will pull you up, nigga. I got youngins to run up on niggas, but I'd rather show them to run up them figures. We hustle all summer and build in the winter. Work for what we got, so harder to give up. Ain't have a lot, I go hard, I won't give up. Celebrate and roll that joint a little bigger. What you know about losing it all? Bounce back with no ref for a ball. Stuffing packs all up in your drawers. Sitting hours in a whip for a call. They pray on your downfall. They throwing me curves on them fastballs. I hit them, they bounce like a ground ball. I'm ringing them bells like a town hall. I feel like the man, but I still got some problems at home that I deal with. Mama been stressing me, telling me I ain't the man that she don't envision. I show her my love and get to this paper, cause mama, your son on a mission. I'm putting that turkey all up on the table every day like it was Thanksgiving. I'm so tired of fucking with women. I've been tired of silly ass niggas trying to come up on me from the jump. I've been watching you, you just been caught in your feelings. I've been looking for life and existence. Who are you to tell me what I'm missing? I'm done trusting, I set my position. Level up, I put them on commission.
I put many people before me. Heard a lot of shit people thought of me. Believe many lies people told me. But I'm living life is my story. Yeah, I put many people before me. Heard a lot of shit people thought of me. Believe many lies people told me. But I'm living life is my story.